Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. This is the first ever Mayor Mom Donnie Podcast. I am Mayor Mom Donnie. I just won mayor recently. This is my co-host, Garrett.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Great to see you all.
Yeah, Garrett, you gotta hold the microphone.
Hello, everybody. Great to see you all.
We're here. We're doing it.
Thank you for showing up tonight at the Mom Donnie Podcast.
Garrett, thank you for being here. Thank you for being my co-host. Thank you for being my producer. You are a gentleman and a scholar. You're everything.
It is an honor, Mr. Mom Donnie.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored to be the new mayor of New York City. I'm honored to start this coming January. I'm honored to start. I believe I start in January.
That is correct.
Yeah. Garrett is one of my campaign managers, and so he's been with me through the whole thing, and he was there when I fought Cuomo and I won, and I fought Seawall, not as much. He's an elderly man, and I didn't have to fight him as much. So, but Cuomo, I'll tell you, I did some mob ass kicking on that one. But Seawall, the elder G.I. Joe character, yeah, I did not do an ass kicking on him. I let him make his stand, Garrett. I let him help me defeat the Italian mafia to the point where now we are going to have a sexy lady mayor.
Yep. At least you had a common enemy, to be honest, because Sleewall did admit that it was the Italian mafia that did try to shoot him. Yeah. Successfully shoot him 5 times.
Yeah, 5 times. Also, Cuomo grabbed my tids once, and
I believe that completely.
Yeah, so we both had vendettas. Seawall got shot by Cuomo, or Seawall got shot by the Italian mob, Cuomo's friends, with bullets.
With the Italian mob.
Yeah, and I got shot by Cuomo's semen. Almost. I think he came in his pants, but still, we were both violated. We both took shots. And I'll tell you, we're at the point now where we can put that to bed. The Italian mafia is gone. And now, in replacement of the Italian mafia, we are now going to have free buses.
I'm looking very much forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because there's going to be a lot of... Right now, the buses are depended upon by the disabled. That's who depends upon the free buses.
That's correct.
That's who does. And so now that the buses are going to be free, what we're going to add into the mix of the buses are schizophrenic people.
Yeah.
Right?
So, Mayor-elect Mom Donnie, I actually have a question for you about that, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, Garrett.
Yes, as a regular New York citizen, I was wondering if you may recall there was recently a public pool opened up in Central Park in New York City.
Okay.
And it did unfortunately become a kind of a collection pool of people who are homeless and
I'll say this. How do
you plan to make sure that these public buses Don't attract the undesirables.
Here's the thing. The most important thing here in New York City, the most important thing here in New York City is more public bathrooms. Now, sometimes those public bathrooms might be a pool in Central Park. Sometimes those public bathrooms might be the B41 bus in Brooklyn. There are lots of new options for public bathrooms under my administration. You're a schizophrenic person. You see a pool, it looks like a giant toilet. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's a need for more toilets. And I'll tell you, in the meantime, before we can build more toilets, we'll get as many free toilets as we can get. And if it's a wave pool in Central Park, then it is.
Mayor Mom Donnie, everybody.
Mayor Mom Donnie.
Full of innovation.
Innovation, truly. Truly. We're going to freeze the rent.
In rent-stabilized housing units.
In rent-stabilized housing units, specifically. And so these are the units where people, they applied for the housing lottery and they won the lottery. And when you win the lottery, whatever you won, there should never be a catch. Imagine winning the lottery and you got to go down and pay the lottery office more money every year just to get your money.
It's bad enough that you already have to pay Uncle Sam half of whatever you get from the lottery just as a punishment for winning.
I know my Uncle Sam, when I was a kid, he moved into our apartment because he took half. And he would sleep on a beanbag chair in the living room. And he would cry at night because his wife had left him. And he would say, "Julie, take me back." He would yell that in his dreams and everything. So Garrett's not wrong. Your Uncle Sam is coming for your living room. You're going to wake up in the morning. You're going to push him over. You're going to say, "Hey, Uncle Sam, I'm trying to play some video games here." And he's going to say, "Fuck you. I had whiskey last night." You know?
I love video games, you know, and that's something I think we can all relate to.
Truly. Yeah, Mario Kart. So,
everybody in this podcast, I'd like you to kindly please put in the comments section what character you would play in Mario Smash Brothers.
Oh, please chirp in because we want to know, because I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all the cars here in New York City. And in place of that, we're going to get go-karts that are like the e-bikes. So, yeah, you'll come here and you'll get to wear whatever costume you want. Man, when we're here, if you're here and let's say you're in New York City and you're at a protest and you want to throw a shell at a cop, that's cool. You can, like a green shell. Not a red shell. That's a bit of a heat-seeking shell. And not something we're looking for here in New York City. Nothing with power, but
we're talking about a pellet gun shell here. A pellet gun or a BB gun.
A turtle shell.
Something that you would play with your little brother in the backyard or in the basement with, you know?
Or just a turtle shell.
Turtle shell. Fine. Totally fine.
Or red or green turtle shell.
You pick it back up, use it as a gift for one of your family members.
That's true. Those are good during Christmas time.
You ever heard of a turtle dove, ladies and gentlemen? You could
put 2 turtle doves and a Christmas tree.
take a dead bird that your cat gave you, leave the super glue it to the turtle shell, and say, "Hey, Mom, I got you a turtle dove for Christmas. Look at that."
Mom Donnie.
There you go.
I got you a turtle dove for Christmas. Look at that. So yeah, man, I'll tell you what else I'm gonna clean up here in New York City is I'm probably gonna get rid of the Christmas tree in Rockefeller Plaza.
What?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna put in its place.
What is that, Mayor Mom Donnie?
Tell you what I'm going to put in its place. In its place is going to be a Madonna dance video. It's me and Madonna. We're going to be dancing together on a big screen.
That
We're going to be
great.
the Mom Donna. So it's me and Madonna.
I get the wordplay, Mayor Mom Donnie.
Right? And so it's like this year, it's like, why do Christmas? Why not? Because here's the thing. Christmas is about the Madonna giving birth to the child Jesus. And we've done it a lot. And so why not take Madonna from the 80s and put me as the child Jesus? And she hugs me and she kisses me. And she goes, like a virgin, because Mary was a virgin and she gave birth to Jesus.
She certainly was.
And
very
so
pure
it's
indeed.
Like Madonna will come and sing with me. She'll be the new Mary, the new Madonna. I'll be the new Jesus. And yeah, so we're getting rid of the tree. We're getting rid of the Christmas tree. That's really where we're going with this.
It certainly cost a lot in the electric bill anyway. I think.
Oh my God.
New York will be pleased.
And you know what? I plan on spending even more on the electric bill with me and Madonna.
What? Whoa.
Yeah, okay. I know, Garrett. I know people are going to probably be angry about that, but me and Madonna, we need to shine. It's going to be
literally, right, man?
24 hours a day, just me and Madonna. And she's going to be holding me like I'm a Barbie. And I'm going to be in a swaddle. And I'm going to say, hey, Madonna, please pray for me as I run this city. So that's that. Also, I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of the horses in Central Park. Garrett is loving this Rice Krispie treat.
I have to say I'm a very big fan of the horse removal policy because.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I myself, quite frankly, don't like smelling the manure in Central Park.
I'll tell you what, me personally, all those horses, just going to throw it out there, they have majestic penises. And I'll tell you what.
Very true. It's very true.
I'll tell you what, man. Those are animals that shouldn't be walking about all day long. Because that type of lewd looking public is something that, listen, man, we have a population crisis that's happening. People aren't getting married. They're not starting families. And I'm thinking to myself, these ladies, they're in Central Park. They see a horse penis and they think, none of these guys are good enough. And we gotta bring back conservatism. And so...
And bestiality, that's how unnecessary deaths are caused, my friends.
Right? And I'll tell you what, man. I'll be in Central Park and I'll see ladies walking on their own, not with a husband, not with a family. And I think, well, they're distracted by the horse penises. So lock them away. That's what I say. Really just, keep... keep New York on the straight and narrow. Keep New York moving towards a society that celebrates families and the growth of society where everyone can ride on free buses.
I agree with that.
All right.
I personally think right now in New York.
But also, if you do have a child with a horse and you want to get an abortion, abortion is still legal.
Abortion is very legal. I'm personally pro-choice.
Oh, especially if you if you get pregnant from a horse.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, and but yeah. So yeah, I'll tell you, I'm pro-choice too, man.
Miracles are separate from medical anomalies. That's for sure.
Say it again.
Miracles are separate from medical anomalies. For example, I mean, I personally believe in miracles, of course, but as a Muslim Christian, but you know, I also think that you know it's definitely kind of an anomaly or oddity what we were just talking about. So
Yeah, no, I'm a Muslim Christian too, and like Garrett pointed out, we're Muslim Christians, and so that's where you love Jesus. You also love the Prophet Muhammad, but you can only look at a picture of one. The other one you have to imagine. So, yeah.
Well, Joey and I can look at a picture of both. It's just you know.
Oh yeah. In private.
We can in private. We can only show you a picture of one because otherwise we would be defaming a prophet. You know.
YouTube regulations.
And that, yeah.
It's just the thing. We don't
very
want,
unreasonable.
There's for whatever reason there are censors out there and they say to us, hey, even though you love Jesus and the Prophet Muhammad, you can only draw a stick figure. We can only draw stick figures. We're only that good. And they go, you can only draw a stick figure of one. And I never understood that because stick figures look like stick figures. So it's like, feels like a lot of the same.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of you might not know this, and I'll speak up for you, Mayor Mom Donnie, but I would say that a lot of people don't know that in the Muslim religion, the Jesus Christ is actually more revered than some other religions.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, and I want to say this as Mayor Mom Donnie, Jesus Christ is loved by the Muslims, especially because, like I pointed out, you can draw a picture of him, so you can draw like sexy photos of him. You can have like Jesus, like with Mary Magdalene, like kind of like doing doggy or something like that, things of this nature. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of good.
That's a large benefit. He's regarded as a prophet
because you can draw pictures of him in the future.
Absolutely.
Woo! So, yeah, dude. Well, I'll tell you what, man. One thing that we're going to do here in New York City is we're going to have more boats.
Like ferries to
to
Staten Island and such?
We're going to take everyone to Staten Island. We're going to go onto the train. We're going to find schizophrenic people on the train. And we're going to say, have you ever been to Staten Island? And they're going to say, no. And we're going to say, well, that's where all the garbage men live and the firefighters. And they're going to be like, oh, no way. And we're going to be like, do you want to see that? They also have nice beaches. We'll bring you over on a ferry right now. And man, we're just going to bring, I'll tell you what, from what I understand, they voted for me the least.
Well, why I voted for you, Mayor Mom Donnie, is because I wanted to see you make Staten Island and a lot of the other forgotten neighborhoods and boroughs into the next Bed-Stuy or Brooklyn. So
Exactly, dude. That is why you bring the schizophrenic people in. They add a bit of flavor. They add something for people to wrestle with on the way to the train or
a little
the
bit of character, right, my
bus.
friend?
Right, dude. Nothing like you walking past a guy, and that guy takes his foot and kicks the coffee out of your hand, just right onto the shirt that you just put on your way to work, and you say to yourself, "Hey, you know what? Why am I worried about a shirt? Who needs a shirt?
Especially
if you're a guy, yeah."
Especially when we have a Mayor Mom Donnie who is
Right.
who is committed to legislation to making sure that anybody who loses an item during the laundromat process immediately gets it back.
Immediately.
In replica fashion.
Immediately. Listen, if you don't have a shirt, Mayor Mom Donnie here. I'm just gonna say this. I have nice tits. As you can see. And I keep them covered up because I know it isn't good for the people of the city to see their mayor with her tits out. That's not a good thing for the people in New York City to see. So I keep covered up. So everyone needs to. So when a schizophrenic man, when he throws coffee on you, say to yourself, hey, do I need a shirt? I probably don't, but also I probably do still. So keep it on. Keep your wet shirt on. And yeah, it's kind of ease into the day that way. Let it dry. It'll smell like coffee.
But coffee smells good, my friends.
Coffee smells good. Coffee smells good.
Yeah.
Now, Garrett, tell me what you want to see as an improvement to this city.
Well, Mayor Mom Donnie, what I would like to see as an improvement to this city, aside from free buses and government-run grocery stores, of course, is I would personally like to see an improvement in multi and dual diagnosis treatment centers for both drug addiction and mental health crisis. Because we have a large mental health crisis in this city, in this country in general, but specifically in this city with many veterans being the victims. And I would also like to see, I would say, an increase in laws and programs that would enable families of drug addicts and troubled people to be able to force family members specifically, into treatment against their will.
So you don't want them to be forced in treatment against their will?
No, I do want them to be forced.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yes, absolutely. Because a lot of times what you will find is once these people are detoxed from whatever substance they are under, number one, it is that they become very different people. They become more of who they are authentically, and on top of that, I would definitely say that unless they're using a dual diagnosis treatment center, only the drug addiction is addressed, and if only the addiction is addressed, then it is not addressed how people are able to use long-term coping mechanisms to stop from using drugs in the future to deal with their multifaceted issues. And
I know what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring shamans in from Lake Ecuador.
Shamans, that's amazing.
From Lake Ecuador. Okay? And they're gonna come in and they're gonna be in Central Park and they're gonna do an ayahuasca ceremony.
I think that's
with
fantastic.
the homeless in Central Park. The homeless are gonna throw up, have some hallucinations, possibly fight each other. Some might perish in the battle for sanity.
The vomiting is very common, my friends, by the way. Very common with hallucinogenics.
But in the end, a lot will be cured from the ayahuasca. A lot of the homeless people will be cured from the ayahuasca.
It is very well known that ayahuasca will be able to cure drug addictions in many cases.
I will tell you, it did for me. We talked about this earlier. The horses in Central Park. We talked about their big penises.
Certainly. Very well endowed.
I like big penises in general. Not horse penises, but just big penises in general. And I'm addicted to it. I took ayahuasca, and now I appreciate a regular sized penis.
It's very good to know.
An average. Hey, Mayor Mom Donnie is out here looking for a man to marry. And because right now I'm married to Jesus and the Prophet Muhammad. But I'm looking for a man to marry, to possibly have some babies with me, Mayor Mom Donnie.
Of course,
to put my legacy. Oh, to have an abortion for the first one.
Well, of course, just for appearances, of course. You see, of course, we all know about Mayor Mom Donnie's current wife, who he met. He met on Hinge. It's a very progressive app.
I met him on Hinge. I met him on Hinge.
I
met him on Hinge, and I'll tell you, he took me out to an Italian restaurant.
Very classy.
And we had the ravioli with mushroom sauce, and then we went to the bathroom and we made out.
Was it a spacious bathroom?
It was one of those ones where you can blow a little cocaine into your nosy.
I understand.
And then he fingered my puss a little bit, and then we went and ate some more ravioli because I'm a ravioli addict.
Yeah.
And
he ate some lobster and then he ate some ravioli.
Oh, hey, that's true. I got a fishy smelling puss, and hey,
you're intuitive. That's what I was going at.
You know what? I gotta tell you, it's true. But as a Christian Muslim, I use a lot of spices in my food, so it was gonna smell either way. It was gonna be a little ethnic in that way, fishy and all that.
I like the mango lasses from Indian culture.
What's this?
Indian lasses. That's for damn sure.
What's this?
Specifically mango lasses. You know.
Oh.
The yogurt. Yogurt fruit smoothies.
I have no idea what this is.
Well, sir, I thought you are Indian and grew up in Uganda.
Oh, well, here's the thing: is that I'm I get Mom Donnie. I I take on a lot of cultures. You know, I'm
You're
a
good at
politician.
code switching, is what you
I'm a
mean.
politician. And sometimes I'm from Uganda. Sometimes I'm from a place like Toronto. If I'm in an airport lounge and I'm trying to scissor with a lady or get a penis in my butt.
Or try to explain why he's in the position that he has access to.
I'm from Toronto. Yeah, I guess I'm from Toronto. I'm welcome here at the Delta Sky Lounge. Is there anyone here who has a penis who wants to put it in my butt in the bathroom? They have a shower.
Sure many people, Mr. Mom Donnie. I'm sure many people.
Right. This is, and then maybe later in my puss if I'm feeling a little freaky. But yeah, and that's really what it means to be a part of the Delta Sky Lounge from what I've experienced. Yeah. Let me see how this
I would just like to point out that
Hold on.
what's going on? Okay. I would just like to point out, everybody, that I have applied for Mayor Mom Donnie's transition team.
Garrett is doing that. Garrett has applied. And Garrett, I'm here to announce that you are getting the job.
Yes, everybody. It is an honor to work for Mayor Mom Donnie, the first Muslim mayor of New York City.
Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Garrett. Listen, like I said, I'm the first Muslim mayor. I listen. One of the things that I did is I have a shield. I have a crest that I made, and there's a lion fighting a goat, and then in between is me, and I'm holding up a vibrator, implying to the lion and the goat that they should just fuck and use the vibrator in case they need to finish.
Well, I would think that lion and a goat are gonna have a great time with one another. Once they realize that they're truly meant to be together. So
that's the thing. That's what Muslim peace is all about. Is just people from different cultures. And like I said before, I'm a Christian Muslim, and so it's the type of Muslim where you believe that Jesus time traveled to a point where he then became Muslim and went to Saudi Arabia and is now making that new city there where they're going to be inside all day long, where they can't go outside. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have seen that, but I mean,
that's a new Jesus thing.
Absolutely. But I mean, if you believe that a human being resurrected from the dead, I guess you could believe what we're trying to pitch you right now. So,
which is that there's going to be a city where everyone is indoors.
Absolutely.
The entire time. Yeah. If you can rise from dead, you can live indoors.
Absolutely.
And never leave.
Not to mention, you Christians already believe in the virgin birth,
right?
Yep.
Who needs sunshine ever again?
Absolutely.
You can just
obviously it's not something that life needs to grow,
right? You can just have you can have windows. You can go up to the glass and you put your hand up and go, "Oh, the sunshine is out there."
Or the Holy Spirit
through the TV screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes the Holy Spirit will be just a homeless man that comes up to the glass and goes, "Hey, I'm here. Please let me in. I've traveled from New York City. I walked here.
Yep.
After a boat ride."
Well, yeah. I mean, Downey Jr. went from sleeping in a stranger's bed and nodding out to being Iron Man. So that just goes to show that you don't always have to be judged by your past behaviors.
Oh wow! You know what's funny that you bring that up, Garrett? Is I was that stranger. I was he was on a heroin binge in my bed, and I said, Robert Downey Jr., you can't stay here anymore. The Airbnb stay is over. That's what I said to him. And he said, I'm going to be an Iron Man. And I said, you still owe me for the last night. I let you stay an extra night on the promise that you'd pay me cash.
Let me
$65.
Well, let me guess. Let me guess what you did. You fucked him, didn't you?
Dude, we had sex because he offered. He said, listen, I can't.
Until I have.
I don't have
offer,
you $65, but he said, I can get you as hard as iron.
Just like the movie.
Dude, he was a prophet in that way.
He really knew what was coming for your career, huh, bro?
Right. Hey, shout out Robert.
Shout out Robert, guys.
Robbie.
Robbie.
Oh, man.
He says American is apple pie, Iron Man.
Dude, I feel that the best superhero ever was Juno from the movie Juno. She got pregnant and she had the baby.
That is very, very so. And Michael Cera was in that movie, too.
He was in that movie, too, yeah. Because here's the thing. Listen. We have a population class, but if you want to get an abortion, you can. But also, we need babies.
It's a very pro-choice movie. Very pro-choice.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And the reason it's pro-choice is because she chose to have a baby with Michael Cera, and that's braver than getting an abortion.
It's very brave, because
betting on Michael Cera
exactly
to make money in the working world.
He's a cowardly little fuck. He's like shaky as all hell.
Yeah,
really get a sentence
that
out.
might work in Hollywood.
Yeah,
when everyone is like, hey, you know what's sexy is an underconfident man who's gonna purse his lips and be all hot in that way, but in real life, no. In real life, you need like a strong man.
Don't knock it, man. That's how you won, maybe, right?
Yeah, I couldn't do the bench press. Remember that?
Oh yeah, a bunch of conservative motherfuckers.
I was a Michael Cera.
Shitting on you about that, but guess what, man?
I was a Michael Cera.
Those conservative shits couldn't do those pull-ups either.
Yeah, they couldn't.
Fucking hypocrites. Steven Crowder with the sunken fucking chest and ring footage of him abusing his wife.
Remember that? He yelled at his wife and told her, hey, go to the door. The Domino's is almost here.
Yeah. Domino's. He's like, why don't you get off your fat ass yourself, motherfucker?
You fucking bitch. Go get my Domino's.
It's like considering your wife is 8 months pregnant, you're smoking a cigar around your child that you claim to be pro-life for.
And you know what, though? That Domino's was for his baby. And so, hey, he was saying, hey, I ordered food for you.
Domino's is a pretty good way to introduce
Let me enjoy
a baby
this
to
cigar.
solid food, right?
Right?
Very good.
Tell you what, yeah. They have the Domino's 5 for $5 deal.
Oh, very good.
It's where you get 5 Domino's pizzas and 5 days of diarrhea.
It's an equal trade-off, I would say. Equal
Truly,
trade-off.
really is.
Yeah.
And
you know, everybody has that saying. Well, you know, you gotta experience pain to gain pleasure. No, it's like no pain, no pleasure. So
no pain, no gain.
If you're gonna be willing to, if you're gonna want to have a prosperous future, you know, gotta be willing to have a few lactose intolerant diarrheas. You could ask Weird Al about that, doing the song about pizzas and
Oh, Weird Al.
yeah, people eating too much pizzas, going 18 extra larges.
By the way, Weird Al is going to be the new chief of police here in New York City. So every police officer will carry an accordion from now on.
I think he's going to be quite effective, to be honest. Accordions are...
Oh, my God. They're in. They're so hot.
Well, I mean, I feel like they're going to deter violent criminals because they're going to... Violent criminals are going to say, you know what? Those lyrics are so beautiful. That song is so beautiful. I'm just going to leave it alone and try to find a place to rest my weary head for the evening.
And that's all it really takes is just an accordion to make peace in this city. Once again, you know.
And social workers.
And social workers.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? The Italians, the mafia, they're gone because of me. But hey, their accordion lives on. Oh, yeah, I think, Garrett, I think that's our time.
Really? Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Garrett, you're my co-host. You're on every week. You are managing my mayoral affairs going forward. You're a part of the transition team. You got the job.
I am absolutely proud to be a part of the transition team. Mayor Mom Donnie.
We're gonna have weekly reports for all of you.
Absolutely.
About what's going on in New York City and about the changes that are happening and the administrative changes and everything that Garrett's going to be in charge of, and we're going to tackle every problem as it happens. We're going to be in depth with you about what it means to be a part of New York City and what it means to be underneath the new mayoral reign of Mayor Mom Donnie. Guys, we love you.
We love you so much.
From me and Garrett, from Mayor Mom Donnie and Garrett, we love you. This has been the Mayor Mom Donnie Podcast. The Mayor Mom Donnie Podcast.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.